Both teams
Thanks
showing
so much,
us
mate. Appreciate
that they're
you.
up for it today. And with Eternal Fire starting out on the defense this time, it's a departure
Dude,
from
how
what
we got
saw
this
at
stat?
the
That's
beginning
crazy.
of the previous.
309 out of
able to set
4-5
the tone
been
in the same way?
Neon players find the judge.
Signs
Okay,
of
Eternal
life
Fire
and
on defense,
vitality in that
Vitality on
first
attack.
map converted into a map win on the second, right? That's the big
Dude,
question we have.
Vitality's
on the back of our minds.
pistol
Eternal
win rate
Fire
is not
didn't
great.
have the best showing last time. They won't start good either after a quick entry from Chronicle.
Chronicle on this Killjoy is not something that we've seen too many times, but I feel like sometimes you get his best game on Sentinel. Coming into the team to play that role rather than a flex is a big statement.
Yeah, this is nice from
itself,
Vitality,
of course.
right? Even just the opening of the door creates pressure over towards B, pushes one away from C, which they want to hit. Especially when they go against the no info Senti, they got to do stuff like this. Just create a couple of question marks. That's why A defaults you're going to see quite a lot, you would imagine, from them. And then opening the door, break-in, etc.
Have responded well. Probably
5 off site.
have been knocked out from that first map, right? The way that it ended, getting caught out by a judge.
So saying, right, sort of a sign of the times, perhaps, but things starting to look on the up for Vitality here. Echo walking away with a couple of kills, but
Hey, very,
nothing
very
that
nice,
is
though.
ironed out by the rest.
The rare Vitality
breaking
pistol.
the ice here on Lotus, their map pick.
Yeah, first round straight back in. Vitality haven't had the best pistol record. We've been seeing that pop up time and time again, but it's nice to add that into their accolades if they can.
Nice.
Pistol round wins.
Come on, boys!
Think about it this way. If you change one of those pistol round results in the first
Full
map,
eco on this
it
one.
would end up being a Vitality
Dark
win.
is allowed
That's
to
the
eco
crazy
farm.
thing about it.
Yeah, right, they lost double pistol, they lost a bonus as well. Slow starts was actually
The
one
stack,
of the big
the
talking
higher-lower
points of the last
stack,
time
sure.
they played Eternal Fire, the organization rather than the set of players that we see here, but Izzy knows what it means to beat this team, and that's something he'll be looking to inject in the rest of his teammates as well. That
A
belief.
pressure. Not expecting to do a proper
Vitality,
default against
total
this, but we'll
respect
see.
shown to their opponents, not
I
giving
think
them
that's a
anything,
little
waiting
worrying
for them
for
to
Vitality,
come.
is they buy so heavy into it that they can't really human drone anyone to scout out
Seems
stuff.
as if, oh no.
So there is a chance of
Trouble
them
brewing.
running into one of these stacks.
Can't tell if this is just part of the mid-round from Yampi, and with no contact hit, Vitality creeping closer as we cross the minute mark towards this C stack.
Well, there's 4 targets to hit, and Dirk
Well, that's a lot.
hasn't seen, well, hasn't hit one. He's certainly seen all of them. Oda's still within a corner here. Does this get cleared by Vitality?
Does Ordaz want to actually go looking and see if this space has been left vacant? I think he is considering it, but no, given up in the end.
Yeah, Izzy elsewhere, though, has taken B main. Eternal Fire have all chosen a different lane.
And this is the thing, Vitality completely
30
regressed.
seconds left.
Other than Sayonara's position here on A, they're not going to too
26
easily gain
seconds.
access to one of these sites. In saying that, B is now fully open for the taking, and of course that's where they're going to end up.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's a good
that's
call,
a danger
but
site for me.
this feels a little
just because
scary,
of
doesn't
how
it?
close
15
quarters it is,
seconds
right?
going
Those
in.
Pistols maybe having a little bit more bite to them. The spike will go down. Now Vitality need to hold on, but it is going to be Sayonara straight back in. Kron now having to
Oh,
hold
that's
on.
calming.
Yeah, it seems pretty easy in the end. Favian catches at least one player off guard.
Very, very nice.
But that's all it's going to be. So Vitality, majority of players through.
Okay, one more kill there, and it's a weaker bonus round for
Ah,
Vitality,
it's
but
still
looking
okay
pretty good
damage.
for them here. And that's something that I want to touch on as
They all
well,
bought
this
into it.
mid-rounding, the calling from Yampi.
Whoever loses between K-Pop and Heretics are in big trouble. I mean, they're out of stage 1, right? Pretty sure.
And historically, it was a good map for them. Last year, Yampi won 5 out of 7 times with him at the helm. Proficient at this one. And you think of the ex-Fnatic pieces, Kron, Durka, they know what it means to win on this map.
Not
That
the
was
winner. I
the
mean, yeah,
real
I'm talking about the
centre
loser.
of their 2023 run.
The winner's also in trouble.
Nice
I mean,
shot through the
that's also
smoke.
true, yeah.
Echo, no idea, but at least able to find his opposite number here, dropping to backside. Derka!
Oh.
He's the next one to go. Is Echo's holding this
Look
all
at that
by
confidence.
himself? Nearly a 4th there. As Yampi dropped so low.
Brilliant work from Echo in defense
Oh.
of the A site. Neki walks in, trades headshots with Kron, but it's enough for him to walk away with his pulse still beating.
I think any damage from Yampi here would be good, right? You look at the players' economy on the side of Eternal Fire. 2 players are on 0, 1 on 100. Let's see the damage that Yampy can even find here. 50 seconds
If the loser
remaining.
wins the next
Spike
2
on his
games,
back,
then they
at least he has that
probably
to his
qualify.
advantage.
Sure.
As you mentioned, the money is in dire straits. It's a Guardian. Yampy will give it a go. And A is left relatively unguarded, so there is a world where he walks up here and can get the plant. Fabian with the paint shells, though, and such low HP, is what should stop this dead in its tracks. And upon collecting the orb,
I mean, a kill here.
Is this B?
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Very nice. They
keep
keep 4 alive as well. Gets their money good.
That Nightfall's online.
Necky's the one, right? He's 5 HP. That's your best chance at a route into that situation.
Look at that first kill. It's unlucky.
A better outcome.
It's lovely shots here, though. Yeah. Had a real good chance to get that extra there as well.
So that would have been a kill, a headshot. 145 tax. It's a bit tough, you know. But hey, listen, you take it. Echo did get the Viper's Pit online off the back of that as well. So got to keep note as you're going to use that early doors, being on C main, and being a lot of bodies from Vitality heading his way.
Oh, he's actually just going to try and entertain that early duel. Durka makes him pay maximum price. C-site fully taken.
There's an Indian accent on the broadcast. Mate, the Scottish accent really throws some people. I've never heard that comparison. I've never heard that comparison, I'm not gonna lie.
It does manage to take down Durka, but he doesn't exactly hold a key piece in this post-plant.
That's sick.
What
the hell?
Ready to cut across Waterfall. Gonna connect onto a couple of players, and Profek already finding one of them on the flood back through. Fabian falls, as will Izzy. 1 by 1 they drop, and now it's only Necky left.
Guys, he was getting wrecked there, though. It's a great fade-off from Yampy on this.
Does find his opposite number in Yampy,
good news is they can probably force into it and just take 1 judge here.
Get through the first gun round.
Yeah, I think if he's able to find Profek there, then it's game on. But already, we're going to see an early timeout coming through from Eternal
It's not
Fire.
Indian. I don't know if you're trolling me or not, man. It's Scottish.
Just because of Fnatic being in the back of their minds and how
You thought it was
much of a
Indian too?
dominant
There's
win that
no
was.
way, guys. There's no way.
That's the thing, right? Like,
I
this
can't believe
map
there's
for
multiple
Eternal
of
Fire
you.
came at the end of that series against Fnatic after 5 total overtimes between the 2 maps played up until that point. And
For God's sake, man.
it's those areas,
killing me
that grey
today.
area for me of this team, where you do question, okay, is this a roster that has the potential to kick on and go to global events at some
Getting
point?
rage baited.
Are they
So
in
you
that
would think that,
bracket?
man,
Are they
but the amount of
knocking
like
on that
Ubers
door?
I've
Or
got
is there
into in
something
America,
missing that's
and they just
holding
think
them
that
back? Something like being able to
I have
close
so
out
many
maps, of
different
course, Bind
accents
was
is-
very close.
it's
That's
so
inspired
believable.
Vitality now. And Lotus does feel like a weakness in the map pool, unless they can prove us otherwise here.
I mean, yeah, that is the big point, right? Because then it starts to become your insta-ban, and then starts to really knock on and become an effect into those later vetoes. But as for now, this year, you've got to play it.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens in terms of what Afro's
All right.
changed up, because right now it feels like
Here we
there's
go,
a
here
lot
we
of
go.
early picks going Vitality's way.
all in on this
Statistic
one.
is the exact
Ordaz
same
takes the
to
hit.
BBL's performance on this map, 5 out of 7 times played, of course.
If they
Durka,
can win this,
the only player left
they do
from
force him down to Nico, so it's a big swing round.
2025 roster.
Still got that all.
And now coming into this next round, as you say, Izzy with the opt-out
Jack
on
Doe,
C.
thanks with the Prime, man. Appreciate the
saw
35
how
months, long
detrimental
time.
this was yesterday.
Subax as well, the Prime also, thank you for that.
Getting that long line nice and early, and actually embedding Ordaz up close with the Stinger. 2 players guarding Sand, and well, 5 players in spawn for Vitality, just waiting for that instant pressure.
Yeah, playstyle Chronicle will be well aware of, and Profek
He
just
held the
makes grabs Izzy.
anti-line, yeah, you can see him pinging
I
it.
say that is because it's so in line with the way that Gambit used to play, so slow in the uptake, taking their
Just
time.
waiting for the
And that's
oversteps.
why
Good,
Izzy is
good angle.
too eager to go and take that peek and gets caught off guard.
Vitality out of this timeout, it's just the perfect approach.
Yeah, it was nice on this.
Weathering exactly what Eternal Fire are trying to do, and now into the C execution. Durka's already been good for these entries.
He has, but he's running into a paranoia face first. and Eternal Fire, for the most part, have stopped the execute. Good
Yeah,
job.
they got some time.
The problem is
40 seconds.
Vitality are
They
headed
create
elsewhere.
the pressure. They're going over towards B, but at the same time, the spike.
Kron at the back of him, they'll get that trade. Advantage still in Vitality's favour, and now the
Whoa.
spike is here. Echo trying to use the Viper's Pit, but it's not going to work out as Vitality embedded within it. And Profex just waiting to get his own number, but it doesn't go his
My
way.
guy.
It's a disaster. Oda's on 1 point of health trying to save the operator, but Vitality have already done the business. If they can get rid of this op, it's massive damage to the economy.
Odas only has 1 HP to try and live it out, and that will have been relayed back to the rest of Vitality. Dirk is already here, shot through the wall. Doesn't take long for him to finish off the job. And yeah, I have to say that's Vitality then playing into the round a lot better. They bait out that initial wave of utility on the C site hold, stops them from fully committing, timing a little bit off perhaps from Eternal Fire there. And then the rotation back to B feels like the safe option right now.
Branded or what?
Jesus.
Not very nice.
Seems pretty smart on that last map, I'll be honest.
Yeah, very true. Vitality are the ones playing catch up at this point in time. But with that operator now transplanted to the hands of Durka, should be more
Get him fined for that? Dude, they chose to replay it. You can't get fined for that.
With the horn broken, ready to receive a peek.
That's if it comes. Eternal Fire would have learned their mistakes from that last round, and the fact that a few rounds now Vitality are waiting for Eternal Fire to make the first push.
With this double duelist though, there comes to a certain point where you need to start taking a few more of those liberties, because Necky's utility belt, especially in this round, won't be enough. And so the walk up begins. Necky on the other side of the wall.
What?
He drops
Whoa!
2 headshots. You've got to be joking.
Oh, it's a savior round though. God, he hit a double there. That was nuts.
With a little more comfort here, Chronicle calling the rest of the players over towards the C side
So
of the map.
fast on that.
There are potential weapons to be picked up here if Eternal Fire can get there.
Yeah, but I think Vitality should have the last laugh. They've got so much time to set up a post plan. Chronicle's already gone exploring extra space. Sure, he's on his own, but he should be good for at least 1 pick on an off angle.
Yeah, barring any major slip-ups here, I think Vitality should be comfortable. And actually, with Echo finding the operator as well, that's a huge find in this situation. He'll be inclined to save from now on out.
I was going to say, they kind of look like they're going for it, but
and be main?
could probably consider saving.
Feels like the more defensible of position, actually.
I mean, Kron definitely thinks they're saving. Look how ready he was to start hunting.
Closer and closer towards the site now. It's ill-advised. Echo stuck on the other side of the door, scoped in. He's gonna actually reverse engineer his own smoke to get out. So the op is safe in the end, but not without just a little bit of that classic aggression.
Yeah, I mean, it's decisions like that that can like win or lose you a game, right? Echo going for that operator if it had been lost. Vitality are hunting though. You can see them all the way in towards defender spawn right now. Not going to find what they're looking for as Echo is home and dry. Yeah. But Vitality, for the most part, up to 5 rounds, and it's similar to how we felt on that first half of the...
Oh, that second shot is...
Man, those shots from Necky on the replay as well. I mean, when I saw it first, you thought it had to be just the first 2 bullets that you can fire. Crazy flick to make the connection onto that second one, but here comes the full buy. Double op.
Their way of dealing with it is double op.
Look at where they've been set
sure,
up.
I mean, they're playing
Both
slow.
Towards A.
That's an interesting decision, right? Both ops in the same lane. Already a player
what a shot.
Sayonara low. He's still wanting to fight.
Yeah, he doesn't realize that he hit him.
For this world, but still looking for another brawl. The confidence there, and still gets a pick.
Oh, that's a bit of a panic from Izzy.
Izzy really wanted a second player to be able to peek with him.
Yeah, but it's also like, should Sliggy not be helping him out, really? Wait, well,
taking complete control through the middle of the map now.
The Omen ult wrecked him so bad. Ended up he didn't help his team because they're so scared that the Omen ult was here.
Only going to be Yampy here. Derka maybe going a step too far and finds one of those other operators that was lying in wait. That's a Nightfall to come through here to try and hide the fact that the door was broken. And a lot of ultimates being thrown in here for the remaining 3 of Eternal Fire.
Yeah, Vitality really split
they're
up in
all
this
in,
post
yeah.
plant.
Oh
Also,
my.
Sayonara low.
Yeah, it's Chrono from heaven, and he's only able to get 1. That spike is halved, and that's what they're going to try and use to bait
Full
out
stick.
a pick. How is that? Nobody from Vitality peaked.
How, man?
It's a disaster in the
Dude,
end.
I feel like when I watch some of these
round,
rounds,
but
I
they
feel like
should never
Vitality
have
don't
It was
have
Sayonara on
sound.
that long wrap, 5 HP from the
No one-
first
no
fight,
one
and he walks
even, like,
all the way
panicked a
back
little.
around through grass. Kron is the second layer coming up in heaven. He gets traded, and behind the Viper wall, I don't know if Vitality just assumed it was a tap.
Yeah,
and there
I feel
wouldn't
like
be
they
a full
didn't
stick
hear
in
it.
the
After
face
what I
of
saw
3
in the
players.
first map, I reckon they didn't hear
But
it.
it's not the first time that Eternal Fire have gotten away with a situation like that.
Do you like Unagi? Thank you so much for doing that, bro. I appreciate you.
It's not the first time we've seen Vitality fall to something like that. Boaster last week.
Yeah, the classic Boaster double tap, right? The half and then
Yeah.
second full stick.
Toxins going up.
The fact he fall prey to a second time will be lying on the minds of Vitality and looking to make up for it. 4
This one, I mean,
bodies
they
here
might
for
have got fade.
Eternal
I'm
Fire
pretty
ready
sure
to
it was
fight
done,
A,
but
it's only Sio once again, and he
Maybe you guys
can't
are right.
make the outlaw work. So the rest of Vitality look elsewhere. In a smoke is Echo with his judge, but it is only going to be 1. And maybe the floodgates open from now.
Oh, look at this
But that
rotation though.
fast
Izzy is there
rotating
first.
though, yeah, everyone's
he is
there.
there first, but is he going to give himself away? That's the real question as he sits at the
They don't
back
hit
of
two.
sight there, because ultimate use, but he's completely
Just
gone.
so many numbers
no
there.
value, and that's what Vitality need.
Ooh,
They
what a
need
shot.
value, and it comes through Yampain Chronicle.
Big kills. Time for a lockdown here. Kron gonna waste it instantly.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, but that spike on the ground,
Spike
and while it
down,
might
C.
buy Yampy space, does not buy him
He's getting a
support.
plan. I love
So with
this
30
little
seconds remaining, needs to get the
reposition from them.
spike
Double
down
heaven's nice.
And fight 2. In terms of utility,
Spike
he's the one at the advantage.
Fatal
in
only
terms
hit
of
one, but then the other guy must have been
information.
too far
That
away,
power
maybe.
immediately used,
One of
so
those
he
you'd have
should
to watch
know
back.
It's from CT. An idea, a jump up, can't hit
Oh,
the
it's
shot,
unlucky he had to hit the
can't
shot.
Find it. So Eternal Fire now up to 3.
Yeah, and a lot of ults invested there from Vitality as well. Yumpy
It's
with the
Vitality's
Nightfall,
money, like,
Kron
we should've checked
trying to
it.
reinforce that space, give a little bit more room for them to play with. Not expecting Eternal Fire to be taking these aggressive duels, but again, that's what their Valorant is built upon. And that's how they get that 3rd round in the door.
Okay.
We've seen Eternal
I mean,
Fire struggle on the defense.
money's actually
This
pretty
is
decent.
We think to bind as well, right? That's the
Not
one
so
thing
much,
that
yeah.
I'm thinking of. A switch of halves could pay them dividends, but any rounds here could be a massive foundation for that
do you
second
like
half.
Unagi
And that's where
again?
my mind
Thank you for the
goes
bits
now.
also, mate.
Even
Appreciate you
after
doing that
such
again.
a dominant start from Vitality, that narrative switching with a couple round wins. Vitality now here in C-Mound and Profit holding, leading the lane.
This out of all the
Vitality
rounds that
straight
Eternal
in.
Fire have done,
Does the spike
this is
hit
the one I
towards C?
liked
It seems
the
that
least.
Vitality have doubts.
They're
A
pumping the brakes just a little bit after
2-1-2.
the last round. Eternal Fire were on it like a car.
And they're trying to omen flash fight.
At the
I don't know.
click of your fingers.
I think you just got to sack off A there.
And just assessing the options here, making sure there
This
isn't
one,
any
yeah.
form of defensive
I mean,
reclear.
The Neon messed up
is
where they
smart
thought they were going to
because
be
they
at,
can't afford to fumble
but
advantages
still,
as they did on Bind.
it didn't feel great.
It's interesting you were talking about this defender side for Eternal Fire because I felt like they were super oppressive in the previous game versus BBL. The defense looking pretty good, built off the back of those pushes, right?
Yeah.
Plus 16 overall in first duels. Vitality have been able to inhibit that a little bit
Without
here,
the
and it's
duelists,
rounds
yeah, but
like
they,
this
I
that
mean, I guess they
prove that point.
wanted to go
last
aggro
thing
A or
would be
something. I
able
don't know,
to
man.
win
I
a
just didn't
single
understand this
defensive
round,
round.
really.
That might be because of the fact they didn't get many opportunities to defend. But you understand the idea. And Fabian.
Oh, making a bit of
about it.
sounds.
Saying
Alarm
they
bot
get
goes off. They know where they
Vitality
both are.
post. And you've got Izzy now coming from main. Vitality making no mistakes in this one. In fact, they know where the raise is as well.
Okay. Yeah, a little bit of a body spam. Maybe write it off as a
Mike,
pre-fire,
thanks so much
I
for the
don't
prime.
know.
Appreciate the 22 months.
Second
Long time,
swing.
dude. Thank you for that.
Yeah, second swing.
Interesting.
You know, Vitality all in on this push.
Okay.
It's a
interesting.
very disciplined 3
Two are-
versus 1. In
two are
fact,
hunting
you can
right now.
actually see Durka has already made
Okay.
it through a lobby to see if Fabian was heading for the hills to save his gun.
Dude, had some potential.
Fine. So Fabian does get to see
The tier 1 as well, Nagy. Thank you for that, mate.
Hasn't decided to go
Appreciate the bits in the tier 1. Thank you for doing that.
And Vitality happy with the result of things. Up to 6, guaranteed to be equal on the next half.
And coming back to something we were talking about at the top of the day, this series has to be the reaction from Vitality, because we've seen this organization, some of these players.
Dude, you gotta move them. If they wanted to do this setup, you gotta move the Neon over and have the Neon C.
It's like hearing 4 excuses right now. Like, let's calm down.
Dude, go see, dude.
You know what I mean? That was...
It was awful. It was awful. We're moving onwards. We're moving onwards. We're moving onwards.
That was up there.
We're moving onwards. I completely understand the point, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, and that reaction
That's
in the
good.
round where they just slow it all the way down is exactly what you want to see.
Narubai, thanks so much for the Prime, man. Appreciate the 30 months. Thank you.
Joe
Joe Pro as well, the Prime also, mate. Thank you, the 9 months. XQC mentioned on broadcast, yeah.
We spoke about getting at least 4 or 5 rounds on a defense.
That might be where they're not hearing some of the stuff as well. Maybe the comms are crazy when everyone's talking.
Defensive side, right? So with that, that puts Vitality in a position to also speak about the comms, for instance.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's something that, you know, will have been highlighted in this timeout, as it is called on the Eternal Fire side. I mean, I find it interesting they've popped both timeouts in these opening 12 rounds. What, inside 10 of them? Whereas we didn't see them call a timeout at all in the first half of the previous. Vitality called both of those, and the scoreline was at much more
Nice
of a
time
deficit.
for now, though.
So clearly something wrong with what they've seen up until this point. Usually it's when you're getting stomped, right? But there's real priority in making this defense work.
Eternal Fire now. Taking steps forward once again, and Vitality probably expecting that. Paranoia being held off the contact of Izzy. Vitality making inroads towards that B site.
Yeah, it's, you know, Fabian with the rifle.
Oh,
here, but
what a
he's so
shot,
far
man.
back on C that it's not really actionable off of these two players. Already Izzy dropped, and Ordaz does walk away with one. Just tucked into the corner.
It does feel
again.
like
Mound is an
Vitality
area which
look a
Eternal
little
Fire
better on this
consistently
map. I
tried to
will
play
say
through.
that Eternal Fire's comp
A lot of
probably
teams building around
gonna look better on attack
a
as
lobby
well.
rubble, this kind of area, but a flip of the
Double
script from them.
duelist, it's gonna be hard to hold the Saints.
Fetcher dedicating at least one player towards every site here. Is Fabian almost forced out into the open, rifle in hand?
Chronicle not committing to the clear either, just backtracking, could get caught.
Yeah, no rifle in hand for him as he tries to back away.
Against this team, you
Eternal Fire
gotta
now starting to find themselves in a decent enough spot at 3-3 in the player count.
gotta be ready.
Seconds left.
Uh-oh,
Numbers towards
Bucky?
the A site, and this toxic screen yet to go up. Eternal Fire really in with a shout here now.
Yeah, they might not think he's here at all.
His pistols have been good, we need more.
Yeah, we do. We need loads here from Neki.
Doesn't get cleared.
Oh, insta-dink as well. Oh,
Oh,
they wrecked him, man. The Bucky and then the stack on the side, they just didn't think it would be close.
Absolutely
the nade was
doesn't.
decent.
I don't know what words were shared by Afro in the timeout, but Eternal
Oh,
Fire
that one fell apart
starting to
so
heat back up
fast.
now. That's
4v3 and they're up against like what, one gun?
This one, even with the lesser guns,
One gun a Bucky.
just comes down to the fundamentals, really. Player gets a
Yeah,
kill, there's a
Kron's
trade,
gotta have his
bit of a
gun
slip
out.
up there from Kron and a couple of ones. In fact, there's probably 3 kills here from Vitality in the round, which they really shouldn't be giving away.
I will say on the eco, they let the time run down so late on these. Like every time they're against an eco, we've seen a hit on B side at 15 seconds. We had this one here at like 25.
Great entry through tree in towards the A side. Do go Vitality, a switch up of pace and ready to go. But remember, it's Echo once again on the A side.
Oh, they got so many here though.
Time, but not here, not now. Showstopper in.
Oh,
by the Paranoia. Still
wrecked his
gets a kill,
teammate.
Fabian. So a 2-on-2 is where we settle. Where's Kron away to?
Just walking
Yampy's
through
gonna
on the
act
flank
big.
right now. He's the backstab which Yampy has to buy time for.
Yeah, he needs to
my
run
God.
away, get out of dodge, because Izzy is on the hunt and found it. But Kron from
Holy,
steals.
bro, look at the rounds they're winning,
Make the
man.
ascension.
God, there were so many here.
within one between these
Us
two.
rotated so fast.
A difficult snap for Kron to land at the end there, but Vitality
Man, he's
getting a
not
little bit
great.
sloppy in some of these
Couple of
moments. I
Guardians.
mean, even think back to the round before, some of the decision making individually in the fights that they're taking. allowing Echo to reposition. Fabian takes full control of the main side of the A site hold. And with that, they just work off the back of it.
It's a good recovery.
Players
Dude,
in
5's not
position,
too bad.
Crossfire's set up.
Like 5 is not too bad with this comp.
And just more fundamental Valorant.
6 would be really nice.
Eternal Fire waiting.
I could get in the judge out. Does it just mean that we're going B?
Seen towards the earlier part of this half. And Vitality once again, rather than that switch of pace, take it nice and slow and wait.
Gotta clear this smoke.
He's so far away here though,
Lotus
like
isn't able to get a kill with a shotgun. Is he trying
I
to
don't
spend
get what he
utility?
wants to achieve the shorty.
Going for the peak and does at least catch Prophet. Yeah, one smoke only in. There's not a whole bunch and now there's bodies here.
Chronicle gonna use the ultimate at the very least. Does he want to fight in front of this? He does!
Oh
How does
god,
he
they get a
find
double
both?
from this as well. Wait, they're gonna get
4v2
6
now.
rounds? That's
It
an
doesn't look
insane
like there'll be a
comeback from what was
single
going on.
detainee on the Eternal Fire side.
You say that, I
God,
think
he's just
Echo's
sitting here.
detained within his pit, and that's what Dirk is hunting for. But if he
As
does
they've
hunt,
cleared him
there's
and they
plenty more
fast flood as
Eternal
well, they
Fire
keep the
bodies
pit up.
to try and protect him.
And of course, the gun
Oh,
comes
that
back
timing's
up at
nuts.
the pivotal moment.
They're like,
A
how?
crucial
How is this
turn of the
possible? I cleared
corner as
everything.
Durka is going to get out with his life. But 3 more players trying to follow this up, and as he'll hightail out of there, look
He's
who's
gonna have
waiting.
no idea.
Neki and Lobby, this is the spike, drop to the ground
Got
as
6.
Vitality have had their
A lot.
first half hopes buried here by Eternal Fire.
God, they did really, really well.
It's not been
Considering how
the
this started, they did
greatest events
insanely
to this
well.
first half, but Vitality have looked decent in spells, but they're going to have something special come out here if they're going to finish this and come back in for map 3.
We do need to see something from them,
This,
but to
yeah,
hear
I mean,
a little more on the Eternal
no
Fire
pistol.
side, we've got a player feature from Echo and Ordaz.
Pistol as well.
We couldn't practice that much in off season, but
They
there's
just
no
slow start.
excuses.
That's true. I was
We are
asking
going
for
to
this.
play like there's nothing happened. We are just focusing our games. That's it.
Seeing BBL, it just motivates us. Yeah, I think it makes me a little bit uncomfortable, I guess. But in the same time, it's hyped us, so we want to be like better than them.
I don't see Foot and Pacific, like I don't see them better than us. We are like fighting each other with BBL in VCL Turkey. We were, and BBL was the top team. So I think it will go like this again in VCT EMEA. We had a lot of matches with BBL
Sayonara
in
Dome.
VCL Turkey.
He's
They
fine.
were
He's
only
saving them a little bit.
rival in VCL
It feels
Turkey
like he
for us.
wins them the
Like,
same
I
amount of
think it
rounds
will
that
go
he
like
loses them.
In VCT EMEA, they will be only rival.
I
for
would
us.
love him to be
Let's
less
see.
individual. Mostly
Just
on
being
defense.
strong, being better. I think we're gonna just win. I just say it again, but we're gonna just win. It will be easy for us.
I think stage 1 will go hard for us. There's a hard way on us. We are not afraid of anything. We are going to handle of everything. I'm trusting my teammates. I think they are trusting me also. We are going to do our best.
We are confident about us. We know our potential. We can't show it in kickoff, but I am full confident about this stage.
I'm playing Sentinel, but you can call me shot caller because I like to talk in during round. I can say very important infos because I can focus on minimap and my aim because of my role. I'm getting that job easier.
BBL, yeah, just BBL. Because they're like 5 Turkish, same us. They want to really win us against. They are really hyped because of that, just because of that.
Our team is very hungry for wins. I think nothing can stop us if we get win streak.
So now we head in towards the second half of the second map, all even, and Vitality having to fight for their lives here, right in this group, or else they're going to walk and drop into a danger zone.
Absolutely. I mean, look, we had a 1-on-1 game yesterday.
41,
between
sorry,
BBL and Giant X in the
51%
same
defense
group.
sided.
The ramifications of that apply here.
Sure, but
Vitality go
still
down
feel
to
with
this
no
Eternal
pistol and
Fire
no
side.
info
Not for the
senti,
first time in
6
the
is
club's
very
history.
nice.
Can make all the difference for their playoff hopes. The attack scaling quickly.
This one's
towards the
weird from
inside.
Eternal Fire. We're fast hitting over towards A, even though we have the...
Find anything
Even in-
from this, but Vitality
I guess
having
there was
to
a
give
little
it
bit of
up,
util
right?
to try and
Waiting
make
to
him
play
see.
is a
It's not really
5-on-5
like a fake,
retake.
it's like a fake default into just A hit.
Eternal Fire pushing up
A
towards
little
the spawn
crazy.
side
I
here
don't
as
even
well.
think
Not a
anyone's
single
close
player
enough to
in
hear any
tree.
of it.
The only residual is Neki from main.
That's going to be a massive component to this round.
Yeah, still have
Should that
Omen
Viper
flash. Why's
ball
my Omen
drop
taking
at
first
any
contact?
moment in time? Players managing to escape in towards heaven. That was Izzy. And there's Neki now from main, like we spoke about. But Vitality have a couple back in the conversation. And still the advantage sits with the attack. Sayonara, Zerka completely disconnected from
I missed the shots, but dude, Vitality are in trouble. Surely they're in trouble.
Fans starting to get
Tech,
behind
thanks
the
so much for the
fire
prime.
as
Appreciate
they've
the 8 mums.
managed
Thank you,
to
thank you.
bookend the halftime change with a pistol round win, of which they have now found 3 in this series of a possible 4, and this the most important. Big momentum builder on the attack side here of Lotus, and
The Omen
we immediately
flash
look to that bonus round
into
and
the
wonder how
timed
much better
swing
can
here
this
was
get?
really nice though. They
Yeah,
jump
that's the
either
real
way, and
question.
then obviously jumping under the
Right, 3
open.
rifles. Starting to play that old
Yeah,
FPX
keeping the
style that we know
anti-eco a
and
little calmer than Vitality in terms of their buys as well.
Eternal Fire using some of Vitality
Making sure that they
tactics, waiting
can-
for the peak. It comes through B main, and it's a shooting
It's so
gallery in the
clean from
end.
them, isn't it?
Easy as
So
that.
nice as
You
well.
have
Their
been able
fades
to
can
clutch
just go
up with
pick up
just a
the orbs,
bandit.
can go plant as well. They can have Fatal for big buy rounds.
The crowd
Echo-
edging it on.
Okay, I was gonna say he
Echo teed up. Oh.
him
Got a
actually
little bit
delaying a little bit of
shaky.
time secures the plant here. They might have got it with, but
It will be an in-zone flawless though, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered for this bonus buy.
Yeah, I think that's what they need, right? Now you're looking at 5 rifles against 5 rifles. This attack of Eternal Fire, Raze and Neon, right on the money when it comes to the meta. Looking very
they
dangerous.
just
The
keep it
pace that
simple.
can
Yes, they
set,
do. 5
what the
here,
Vitality have for us in
1
this
passing
round.
over towards C, weak site. 3
Well, we're waiting
starting
to
B,
see.
or are we
He's such a key component, and it just looks like Eternal Fire.
3 start B and we don't go aggro?
Heavily telegraphed execute, and you can already see the player moving over. Sayonara there, both anchors, plenty of utility. They've got a brute force.
Kind of keeping the similar game plan from Bind,
their
right? Just
best.
start loads
Already
over
they've
towards
got
the middle of the
orb
map and then
up
rotate
nine
wherever you
in
hear
the
sound.
fast lane. But is there a pivot in here for Eternal Fire?
Face your fear.
Considering the options of the B play, but with the Nightfall in, that's
Alarm
the
bot
first
molly.
sign of full commitment. Vitality have to set up for the retake, but that's not before Chronicles able to
felt
find
weird, man.
Izzy. A big kill right now.
It's massive. And let's hear how Vitality take on this retake.
Cold right and
How much me, bro?
default. Cold right and default. One is 10, one is side.
Okay, paranoia side and go out.
On the box, go. Careful, tens.
Tens. One is forward.
No way. There's no way. Bro, their comms are pretty rough though. I get what he's saying when he
I
says
think
4
that just sums up.
XQCs, man. There's a lot of people
Retake set
talking.
up perfectly, and then they all just walk in and get completely
2v4.
mowed down.
What a moment from Ordaz. I mean, the transfer on the first to flick around for the
XQC,
second.
yeah, I mean,
Health
it was
bars in
darker.
the red zone.
Darker City sounding like 4 XQCs right now.
Alarm bells
And we got a bit of an
truly
insight into it. It
as
sounded,
Vitality
I get it, man.
head
I get where it's
closer
coming from.
towards their own danger zone.
It's not looking good at all. Not one bit. Eternal Fire, though, if you're a fan of this
A
team,
little panicky.
you must be buzzing.
No one
with
jumping
this
out
result.
as well.
Sending yourself towards that top part of the group. An overtime hero there that could have gone their way, and they would have beat Fnatic, right?
Yeah. It could be the 3-0 team at this point in time, and why not?
God,
Because
it's
when they
falling
keep
apart,
playing
isn't
like
it?
this,
Dude,
who's
are
to
they
say
2-0-ing
that they
them?
can't take on the strongest teams in our
What's
region?
the next ult that's up?
That authority is out for the taking. The throne empty as far as we're concerned. Kickoff was a little chaotic, but with a full-strength side, Eternal Fire are a force to be reckoned with.
Seems to be the case.
Good
A
name.
loss here against Eternal Fire, and then you play BBL next week to essentially decide your tournament lives if you're Vitality.
Wants the Neon to get it.
Oh, hello?
I think is he not purposely missing there so that the Neon can get the kill so he gets Neon ult?
By Eternal Fire.
It's starting to look a little too casual.
I'm pretty
for
sure.
them in some of these situations.
The thing is, he made it kind of look like a little believable because he's just shooting an outline.
That is unfortunate from Yankee. The
So I was like,
timing doesn't get
"Whoa,
much worse."
maybe.
And yes, this was not the full investment. The follow-up round will be the most important that Vitality play so far in this series, if not for how the rest of this group transpires. It's a game which they have to stay in or things get far too complicated.
A team of the old, that's what Vitality are. Some of the best that we have had, but this is some of the best that we have been yet to see as Eternal Fire. Stage 1, the second stage of the year. That's when we got the full 5. That's when we got what we were promised. And they've lived up to every expectation that we had set of them. Sure, they've lost Echo here, but look at this. Able to fight straight back in. I mean, stuck between a rock and a hard
and they won the 1v1 on the A site. God, look how much space he's taken. Dude, look at where he is. And he gets out of there. Oh, you risky. Okay, it's fine. Holy bro.
Chronicle has to pull off the 1 versus 2. Now, he's been good at clutches in the past, but we need to see it in these key moments. The weight of expectation in the world on his shoulders. Can he pull it off?
That's the question. Is he low? A body shot would be all it's needed. As Kron does get control of that spike, but as he's already wrapping round behind him, and that round is found. Up to 11, the buy broken, and to deny 12, Vitality have nothing.
The natural order is being shattered here.
Boaster broke Vitality.
To send shockwaves through the
Boaster
region.
broke him? I mean, he had a banger game against him, yeah.
Echo enjoying every single moment
they're having
of
a lot of fun.
There are several players that we can talk about on this Eternal Fire side that have had their highlight moment, Cairo.
I mean, there's plenty, but there's only one man that, as in my mind, personally has. It's got to be Fabian, right? And what he's been able to give us, the fact that he used to be
Shocky with the Prime, appreciate the 24 months. Thank you for that, dude.
The team when Breach used to be really prominent, kind of almost like a LaRock in a way, right?
True.
And now has been picking up on towards more of that second duelist, and has been playing so well.
He has. I mean, you look at the numbers from kickoff to stage 1, I think a lot of that in part is due to the change in personnel, of course, a bit more of a thankless task, playing with those stand-ins. The chemistry having to be fully rebuilt, but now that the alchemy finds itself balanced yet again, Eternal Fire are on the warpath. 11-6, first Vitality timeout taken, coming into the 6th of this second half. I don't know if it feels like too little, too late, but I guess we'll have to see. The tools are there for them. The question is, do they have what it takes to keep this one alive any longer?
At least Kron has his lockdown for the retake. Now it seems if this is going to be
Mousepad, yeah, Yampi's not doing it any.
He's
not doing me any favors of it.
Trying to get away. That lockdown's not even going to be a factor in this round.
Peaked in the skirmish.
It's pots and pans for the next one if Vitality cannot win, and it looks like that could be the case. Showstopper in. There goes Sayonara.
It's a big nade. It's a really big nade. Are they not just in the middle?
As the players of Eternal Fire manage to escape the onslaught of utility. 5-on-3, Vitality need to fight back, but they cannot find the chance.
Look at it.
Cannot find the ability.
6 goes at it. They're absolutely giving it as well.
Absolute destruction from the Fire. Vitality sent smoldering from that C-site hold again.
Gosh, 225 stream streaks, kind of insane as well, man. Thank you for that, bro.
And just look at the high line that they're holding to these players in CT.
Vitality? Yeah, I think they could benefit from a bit more structure on defense, but I also feel like they lost it on most of their attack here, so I can't even be too mad.
Yeah, so the last timeout going to be used here. A stop of play, a time to talk, but realistically, what are you saying here, Hazard?
I mean, I was just talking about it. I don't know if this is one step too late, because Vitality have a 6-round gap to cover. Similar distance to what we saw on Bind, but it's another slow start. into one of these maps. I say that actually, they had a 5-1 lead in the opening half, but it's just how the momentum has shifted and the fact that they just can't get the monkey off their back, you know? Can't bury
Evo
the
was right, he
hatchet.
called the 2-0. He did call the 2-0 yesterday, you're right.
Training weights and you're just waiting for the past,
What do you think Vitality needs right now? Bit of structure, man.
Finally, and it just never came about. I mean,
Bit of structure is where I view it.
The 2025 roster was where it was coined a super team, a project in progress.
All of the
as
stuff they
changes were
need,
made.
Mini's
Like
pretty
coming
good at.
into kickoff,
Just
we were
saying
heading
if
in
they
the right
wanted.
direction.
Why? I guess it would be
Stage one
conflict
with
of interest.
Sayonara in.
That I wouldn't
That should
allow
have
him.
been it.
9 rounds.
The stuff
in
they
a
need
row.
is like
9
what Mini
rounds
specializes
without
in.
Vitality being able to
They
win
need some structure.
one.
Need some
I think that's a
defense
statement
setups.
in itself.
Need to play together.
So the A fight comes through.
Also, the comms sounded a little
Players of
rough, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Eternal Fire, they'll mostly have the focus towards the B, the middle section of this map.
So Vitality with a checklist. That first
They
tick
need
in the
me.
box has
I mean,
to
all the
be
stuff that they're
break the streak,
struggling
find
at is
your
all the boring
first
stuff,
round.
man.
And perhaps you're footing in this
Don't
game.
like doing that.
Seaside has been
Don't like
a
doing the boring
prominent
stuff.
problem, but Prophet brings a judge to alter that equation.
And
Oh,
already,
just full cleared through the smoke.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a
it's
little
tough.
rough.
The spam not finding him. Right, he's found him straight away. It's now Eternal Fire look elsewhere. They've created a little bit pocket of pressure
I'm out of here.
that Chronicle is the one set to deal with.
Gotta go.
Honestly, Eternal Fire are feeling untouchable at this point. Yumpy can call the best round that he possibly likes. Lucky not to get caught there. If there's not a stack of players,
It's a
here on
shame
A
they're
or
going in B here.
I think it's B.
If they ended A, it's
Yeah,
done.
the split coming
Might
through.
still be done,
Sayonara
dude. That
in
was
the back,
nice.
but he has no way to
Prowler
steal.
into Ultimate Flash, and they just double send with the
Eternal
duelists.
Fire want to finish it here and now.
Yeah, and essentially Vitality are just sitting back, ready to get wrecked.
Chronicle, a 1 versus 4. Lockdown, been sent in, and he's given this a good go. Second player to head his way.
Okay.
Can't connect the shots.
Yeah, giving him a
This is
chance.
clutch on the cards. There's a rifle at his feet, but decides he wants to stick it with the Bulldog. Both players set
Very,
his
very
way,
nice.
but it's still
Yeah, they
Eternal
wrecked him, man.
Fire
Fair play.
to win. Vitality,
How many in a row was this
team
as
of
well?
the
That felt like a
past.
lot.
Eternal Fire
I said I wanted to
present
see him with a bad
and
start. They had a bad start on
certainly
this map,
region.
and they smashed him.
What a statement and a moment for the